When it comes to marketing, there are a ton of different strategies that you can use to grow a business. Too many, actually. From SEO to PPC to social media to paid online advertising platforms like Facebook ads and Instagram ads and LinkedIn ads and TikTok ads.
2 hours later.
Pinterest ads and Twitter ads and Google ads, and the list just goes on and on. That's why today I want to share with you my #1 favorite marketing strategy and the actionable steps that you can take to put this into practice right now. Or at least after this video. Let's get started. If you want to discover how to stand out from the crowd, make a bigger impact, and grow your business, then you need to be using one of the oldest and most effective marketing strategies of all time: content marketing. But hold on, because the devil's in the details here. And it's not enough to just say content marketing and think that you've got everything you need. Huh? Why not? Because like all things in business and marketing, it's not just what you do, but how you do it that makes the difference between making sales and increasing your revenue and just wasting your time and money and energy. So let's go over this real quick to make sure you've got everything you need to actually put this into practice. First, this one's gonna sound kind of obvious, but you'd be amazed at how many people miss this crucial step. And that is that the most important factor when it comes to making content marketing work is to actually make content. I know. Crazy, right? I mean, it's good to learn about content and to read about content and to watch videos about content and to even have all of these great content marketing ideas rolling around in your head. But if you don't actually get them out of your head and in front of the people that you seek to serve, namely your customers, well then they're really not doing you much good at all. So the key then is finding a way to create quality content on a consistent basis. Ideally daily, but at least a few times a week. Couple fun facts for you here to really drive this home. First, there's a little known secret in marketing called the marketing rule of 7. The rule of 7 was originally introduced by the movie industry back in the 1930s when studio bosses discovered that it took around 7 touchpoints or interactions with a customer in order to get them to see a certain movie. And this rule has carried forward to today, meaning that if you want a product or a service or an offer or a business to succeed, you need to make sure that you're showing up in front of current or potential customers at least 7 times before expecting them to take any kind of action. And the higher the price or the more complicated the service or the product that you're selling, the more touch points are typically required. On the other hand, if you're selling something really simple and easy to understand and inexpensive, like say a pack of gum, well, you might only need 1 touch point, maybe just a strong offer that's like, hey, you should buy this gum because it's good. All right, next fun fact. Just like in business and in marketing and in life, well, there does come a point where you may just reach a very scary place called the point of diminishing returns. Welcome to the point of diminishing returns. Yeah, I'm not going in there. The point of diminishing returns is the point at which more effort and more investment don't necessarily yield the same levels of return. Essentially, doing more doesn't get you more results. But I can safely say that very few businesses I have ever worked with even come close to reaching this point. And this graph shows it perfectly. Most people in businesses, like 99% of them, fall on the far left side of the graph, below a point of minimum effective dose. This is the minimum amount of effort or investment that you need in order to see essentially any kind of return, which, as we've just established, is somewhere around 7 touch points, according to the marketing rule of 7. This is hugely important because what it means is that the secret to making your content marketing or any of your marketing work might just be as simple as doing more of it. So let me walk you through a simple plan to do that now. But first, let me share with you where you can find someone to help implement everything that I'm about to share with you now by quickly introducing this video's sponsor, Maple, who offer a better way to hire marketing experts for your business. Here's the deal. Marketing is the single most important element to your business success, and nothing kills a business faster than bad marketing. But as you probably already know, good help is often hard to find, especially good marketing help. And this is where Maple comes in. Maple is a platform for hiring world-class marketing freelancers and micro agencies who are vetted based on proven results and not just sales pitches, and they ensure that they have the highest quality by actually looking into their experts' accounts with view-only access or screen sharing, which allows them to see in real time whether someone is as good as they say they are. Plus, of course, they do all of the other usual vetting criteria like checking their past work and account structures and A/B testing methodologies, and over 100 other incredibly nerdy but very important marketing criteria. And only the marketers who have achieved above benchmark results can become official Maple experts and can help you create campaigns for paid advertising or email marketing or CRO, SEO, social media, influencer marketing, and more. This is why Maple is trusted by companies like Amazon, Nike, Peloton, Microsoft, Gillette, and others. Basically, if you're thinking of hiring marketing help of any kind, you've got 2 options. First, You can do it yourself and hope everything works out, or you can get Maple to do the heavy lifting for you by making sure you're connected with only the best marketers for your business or campaign. I'll put a special link in the descriptions below where you can get more information and get started today, so make sure to check that out right after this video. And with that said, let's dive into the specifics on how to put content marketing to work for you. And the secret to that is making sure to create a custom plan and strategy based on you, your business, your goals, and your audience. Because the fact is, no two businesses are exactly alike. Same with no two markets, no two industries, no two people. So you gotta find what works for you. A good example of this is the fact that video is by far the most effective kind of content marketing available to you. Nothing else even comes close in regards to reach and customer satisfaction and conversion rates, the ability to build trust and authority and establish expertise and convey a large volume of information relatively quickly. Not to mention, pretty much every social media platform out there favors and prioritizes video content. That said, if you're completely camera shy and hate the thought of being on camera, but maybe you're an amazing writer or really great at asking questions and having conversations, then honestly, video may not be the best option for you. And you know what? That's okay. Fact is, any kind of content can work. People still read, whether it's books or blogs or emails, and audio is still an incredibly valuable powerhouse content marketing tool, especially when delivered through podcasts, which can often be 30 minutes to over 2 hours long. But no matter what kind of content media you choose, you still need a system in order to go out there and make more of it. So let me walk you through that now, starting with step 1. Find. The first step in creating content is having what I call a find filter in place. A find filter acts as a way to quickly evaluate any information you come across in your day-to-day life and decide A, whether it's useful or not, and if it is, then B, how to structure or categorize or arrange the information. This is why it's a good idea to break apart your business and assign labels to each product or service or offer that you have, so that when you come across something interesting, you'll be able to immediately decide if this is relevant to your business or not. Next step is consume. All right. Here's a tongue twister for you. The consistent consumption of quality content is a catalyst for creation. Whew, try saying that 3 times fast. Or as the old saying goes, garbage in, garbage out, so therefore the reverse is true, that good stuff in equals good stuff out. This is why my daily routine still to this day involves an almost absurdly high level and volume of content consumption, whether it's through books or blogs or podcasts or videos or conversations with friends and colleagues or courses or seminars or whatever. So if you happen to be looking for sources for better and higher quality information, I'll make sure to put a link in the descriptions below where you can sign up for absolutely free to my Marketing Insiders newsletter, which goes out 3 times each week and will give you access to the top tools and tips and tricks and strategies when it comes to marketing and growing a business. Okay, next up, create. Are ya ready for a bit of a letdown? All right, here goes. The disappointing secret to creating content is that there really is no secret. Really just a matter of sitting down or standing up if you have one of those fancy pants standing desks and getting to work. But I appreciate that just telling you that is not only incredibly disappointing, but also very unhelpful. So I think it's time that I introduced you to a very powerful book on creating content and helping you get stuff done in a special segment that I like to call Marketing Book Club. Welcome to Marketing Book Club for people who like marketing and people who like book clubs too. The MBC BOTD, or Marketing Book Club book of the day today, is none other than The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. And if you haven't read this book before, well, now is as good a time as any. It's a powerful book where he outlines and names a force called the resistance. The resistance, as Pressfield explains, is that little voice in your head that says that you're not good enough, or strong enough, or motivated enough to do the work that you were born to do. Essentially, the goal of the resistance is to keep you safe and surviving, and therefore stuck and not accomplishing anything that's worthwhile. But there are ways to overcome it. And that's what makes this such a powerful book, and the reason that I reread it at least once a year. So I'll make sure to put a link in the descriptions below where you can check it out if you're interested as well. There's gonna be a lot of links down there today, so hopefully you're in the mood to do a little tapping. Okay, the next step is perhaps the most important of them all, so let's go over that now. The best piece of content in the entire world doesn't do you or your business any good if it just sits there on your hard drive, unlooked at, unpublished, just collecting digital dust. This is why you need to publish, or to put it another way, you need to post. Because it's not about publishing in the traditional sense with a book, but rather posting and sharing the content and the information that you have. And so the cycle of content marketing really is as simple as create, then publish, then create, then publish, then create again. And you get the picture. Now, I admit it's scary at first to share your ideas with the world. After all, we've been societally conditioned to sit down and shut up and not express our true, unique, and often weird selves. But the reality is that getting and capturing someone's attention is necessary, especially if you have goals of getting more customers or making more sales or growing a business. After all, people can't buy from you if they don't know that you exist, and content is one of the best ways to make sure that other people know that you're out there and how you can help them. So you gotta publish. But to help make sure that everything that you do publish actually does get seen, I've got a few more secrets to share with you, which is why I've linked up a video right here with 7 of my most effective marketing strategies. So make sure to check it out now, and I'll see you in the video. What I think is more important is that you get really clear around the commonalities, the common characteristics that your top customers, your top clients, your top audience members